The third delay was announced yesterday. Additionally, the physical release was cancelled in the West, and the price of the game has increased. This made the core fanbase of Fantasy Life quite unhappy, and the controversies are starting up about both the game and its developer, Level 5. We're gonna go with both the good and the bad, so you are up to date over everything. Let's start with the bubbly stuff, the good stuff. The newest Fantasy Life trailer and the website makeover showed us a lot more about the gameplay mechanics, and the game looks absolutely stunning. We can see an improvement in the avatar creators, something that we've known from the early trailers, and now we also know that you can change your avatar at any time, even after starting your game. We also got a glimpse of the terraforming segment, and it looks so smooth and seamless. I actually prefer this one over the terraforming mechanic that we find in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Basically, here you go into the terraforming bot's POV and you change the island's terrain, and with proper settings, I feel like it's gonna be easy for us motion sickness cozy gamers to not get too irritated by the camera angles. So I hope that the developers add things like motion blur off toggles, camera sensitivity options, and FOV sliders. The story also seems interesting. I remember the 3DS one was okay-ish. This one has a bit more mystery and intrigue added in, with bone dragons attacking you, a mysterious gate appearing out of thin air, and you ending up on a new island. I also like the dungeons where they showed us that things are never gonna be the same. We have these procedurally generated ones, which is gonna make exploring a bit more fun, and if done correctly with enough variety, this could be really interesting to play. The website also shows us a new feature called Quick Life Change, so you can instantly switch between lives rather than having to go to the guild office to do so every time. Now on to the bad stuff, but also it's kinda good, but not really. So they also revealed the multi-platform release, and we kinda saw like some leaks about the game coming to PlayStation. So now the website and the trailer confirm that. We can find details that Level 5 has provided regarding both the new release date and the price increase. Level 5 Inc. has announced that Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time, the latest installment of the social slow life RPG series, will be available on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam, in addition to Nintendo Switch from the 21st of May 2025 in GMT time. Initially planned for an April launch, Level 5 Inc. has set a new release date to ensure a high-quality product for fans. Due to platform expansion and accompanying graphical improvements, we have reviewed and adjusted the initial sales price to reflect a new price point. We appreciate your continued support and understanding. The good thing is that we can play Fantasy Life now on any platform, and it's releasing worldwide simultaneously. Add to that, the game also offers cross-saves, so you can switch between whatever platform you want, and also cross-platform multiplayer options, as well as local couch co-op. While this is great because that means more people are gonna be able to play this beautiful and wonderful JRPG that is slept on by so many people, the news is just not so great for Nintendo Switch fans who feel like Level 5 is abandoning them. These same fans have been waiting for the release since 2023 when it first announced, and way before that when the game came out on mobile, and they were anticipating over when is the next installment going to come. And with that in mind, they kept seeing delay after delay. However, the biggest problem is not really just the delay, it's most importantly that the price increased for them as a consequence of Level 5 wanting to port the game to various platforms. Not only that, but there seems to be no longer any physical version of the game coming to the West anymore. And if that's not enough, add to it, the pre-order bonuses are not fair towards Switch players. When you click on the store tab on the official website, you can only go to the PlayStation and Steam stores. Xbox and Nintendo Switch store pages are not set up yet, which is fine, but when you check out the new prices, you can see why Nintendo Switch fans are angry, so let me walk you through it. In the products tab, we first have the standard edition, which is now $59.99, so we already see the price hike. This only grants you the base game. You can also buy the DLC, which is the Digital Deluxe upgrade, for $13.99, or you can grab the Digital Deluxe edition right away for $69.99. These are all actual prices in US dollars. The website says that this upgrade lets you claim amazing rewards, including an exclusive mount, equipment, and costumes. So you can access the Snapdragon mount, Snapdragon weapons including a sword, claymore, bow, and staff, as well as iconic outfit pack with Yulia, Edward, and trip sets. These are all available for the Nintendo Switch. Sounds good, right? Well, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and Xbox Series X and S also get early access to that game, while Steam gets advanced access, so the game will be playable from 3 p.m. GMT on Sunday, May 18th. Not for Nintendo Switch, but every single other platform. So you can kind of see why this is an absolute slap to the face to us who wanted to play this on the Nintendo Switch. Not only do we now have to wait more, we also have to pay more. We also get to see all other platforms play this game 3 days earlier than we do. So I asked you on a community post about which platform are you going to play Fantasy Life on. As of this time of recording, we have 1,000 votes. 50% of you voted for Switch, 37% of you voted for PC, 10% chose PlayStation, and 4% chose Xbox. So Switch is the winner. What a surprise. I think that slap to the face towards Switch owners is not good on Level 5's part, and I also think not having a physical edition for the West is just an even worse decision. And I'm not the only one who feels this way. Right after the trailer went live, Joseki100 posted this on Reddit. Level 5 is raising the price of Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time, to cover the extra costs of multi-platform development, the physical version in the West seemingly cancelled. So they point out the price changes, but also the fact that physical edition is still showing up in some European storefronts, but it shows up without a price or a button to buy the game. I'm here in the UK, I tried to see what's happening with the Amazon storefront, and yeah, it's just unavailable. And on that same post, we see a flood of very upset comments. One of them says, surely going multi-platform means they are able to sell more copies to more demographics. Why do we have to front the extra cost? To which someone responded, exactly this, it makes no sense to claim they need Nintendo gamers to pay more because other platforms cost them more. They did that to sell more, so those should pay for the additional cost. Just the delays were a slap in the face, this is just a cherry on top. Someone also pointed this out. Don't forget to mention that the Digital Deluxe Edition comes with early access for every single platform except Nintendo. We kept getting the game delayed because of these multi-platform plans, and now we're getting the game dead last. So far, all this has been nothing but a slap in the face for Switch owners. We also have comments like this. Sorry, but as much as I love Fantasy Life, no physical, no buy. And someone replied back with, yep, same here, this was an insta-buy for me, but no physical means I will probably wait for a deep sale if I ever get it, that means. Level 5 is going on a weird path lately. So yeah, you can see comments addressing every single thing. It's not just the delays, it's about everything that was announced yesterday, and people are just not okay with that. Delays are always better. You know, it's better to have a good game than a bad game, but maybe at this point just stop giving us release dates. But also, why are we treating Switch owners poorly and not prioritizing them at all? And there is also a worry about Level 5 in general, with them announcing over 5 new games in the past 8 years, none of which has seen a release yet. This is really sad to see, and at this point it just feels like every time we get an update, there's a delay attached to it. I feel like maybe a bit of communication and transparency would be really good. At this point, all we're doing as a community is speculating about what is happening. Did all of these delays happen because a Nintendo contract fell through, or are they doing that because they're waiting for Switch 2, which I highly doubt it. Yes, you can argue that this latest delay is because we have cross-platforms now, but what about all the other delays before this? As a massive Fantasy Life fan, I'm definitely upset to see Nintendo Switch owners being treated like this. I will be buying the game on Steam so I can get the 3-day early access, and then I will make sure to either make a video or stream the Nintendo Switch edition so you can see the comparison between both. So make sure to squish the like and subscribe buttons to not only notify all other Fantasy Life fans about all of this chaos that just happened, but to also be aware of the videos when they go live so you can make a well-educated decision. I'm also a bit worried about this. So we also have digital pre-order bonuses available for all platforms. Level 5 will give you a pack containing a Flutter Charm, which is an accessory that increases experience earned, as well as 10 of the following: HP potions, SP potions, Power Aid, and Resistance Aid. Also 5 of these: Life Cure, Great Bomb, Fireworks, and Courtship Fireworks. And we have 100 Celestia's gifts. And I do worry about that charm. It feels like Assassin's Creed Odyssey's XP boost if you played that game. So basically, the game is going to be designed in a way where it makes it unbearably grindy, and it kind of corners you into having to purchase this. And this is just not good because you're making the game grindy for no reason other than to force players to buy that add-on to make their life a bit easier. The website also notifies you that players who purchase the digital version during the pre-order period will receive this pack when starting a new game. The pre-order start date for the digital version will be announced at a later date. Bonuses will be included for pre-orders placed by 14:59 p.m. on Wednesday, May 21st, 2025 GMT. They also write, please note that the content and specifications are subject to change without prior notice. Focus on this one. Pre-order bonuses may become available for sale or distribution at a later date. Then we have an internet connection is required to claim the bonuses. Nintendo Switch Online, PlayStation Plus, or Xbox Game Pass paid subscriptions are not required to claim the bonuses. Some progression in the game may be necessary to access the bonuses, and images may not be representative of the product. So that one that I told you to focus on, yeah, I feel like that confirms my worry. I'm pretty sure level 5 is gonna add that charm as a add-on, and you're gonna have to buy it because that game might be a bit too grindy to play otherwise. Now, on that same Reddit post that I mentioned earlier, there was a comment that really hit home. As a Switch player, this just feels shitty. We were the supporters of the original 3DS game, and a lot of other games despite horrendous delays and other assorted level 5 issues. Now they hyped us up for the sequel, only to pull the physical version everyone was expecting and raise the price at the last minute and essentially tell us we're just good enough to fund their multi-platform escapades. Which, don't get me wrong, multi-plat is generally good. I'm happy more people get to play the game. But I don't appreciate being treated like this when the Nintendo user base is the main reason the game got so much attention in the first place. Anyway, I've been through all the 3DS era crap and gave them the benefit of the doubt one last time for this one game, just because Fantasy Life is one of my favorite games ever, and they blew it big time. No surprise, but it sucks. So it's really sad to see this game go through so much turmoil. I really hope that level 5 will do us justice because I've been screaming about this game. I want to play it already. I hope this is the last delay. I hope they stop changing stuff. All of these precautions in the website about, you know, things can change without prior notice, it's just not, it doesn't sit well because I'm like, what if they just throw more at us at this point? But who knows? And speaking of turmoil, there's another game that has been going through quite a few of those. It's called Farm Folks, so watch this video next to learn about it. Thank you to my YouTube and Bubbly patrons for making videos like this possible, and a shout out goes to the Game Dimension, Jake Logan, and Stephanie for going the extra mile. Until next time, stay bubbly.